On est dans le booth de G-Tech. Vous savez qu'on est des grands fans de G-Tech. Une fois de plus, cette année, on est avec Pete qui va nous parler des nouveautés chez G-Tech. Hi, Pete.
Hey, how's it going?
Very good, very good. Nice first NAB morning.
Yeah, cranking already. It's good to see you again, by the way. It's our third NAB in a row we've been doing this. This is great. Good to see you.
Well, we're happy to be here. You know, we're big fans of G-Tech, and that's what we've been pushing to all of our users for the last 3 years, and that's what we use. I mean, all of our editing is done on G-Tech drives. You should see our hotel room.
We really appreciate that because, you know, that's what we're about. We're about building solutions for content creators like yourself. So really appreciate your support.
Let's talk about what's new here. What do you guys have to show this year?
Perfect. Well, the big announcement this year, as you know, from Apple was Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt is an interface that basically lets laptops play in the realm that previously was just for desktops, because now we can get the performance into a laptop. We can get that high bandwidth performance. So what we're showing here actually is a little science experiment, if you will. It's an Intel development board, but just to show that we are developing this product or products that will work with Thunderbolt. So what we're showing here is Thunderbolt coming into a PCI extender, an Atto R680 SAS controller plugged into our G-Speed ES Pro. Over 600 megabytes a second into this laptop. We got some performance graphs up there. So very, very fast performance. Eventually this will be productized. So this, what you see here, will be inside a product. So simple Thunderbolt port right into the MacBook. We'll be able to get 600 plus megabytes a second. In terms of what products we'll have, we're looking at what products make sense to use Thunderbolt. So it'd be something in the RAID realm that we can really take advantage of the interface. So stay tuned. Later this year, we'll definitely have some Thunderbolt products, and we're really excited about this interface.
So I do understand this is a prototype. What kind of speeds are we looking at right now?
Right now, you can see in the performance graph here, it's 560 megabytes a second, 570 on the read, and this is off of 4 3 terabyte Hitachi SAS drives, or SATA drives. So this is our standard G-Speed ES Pro with an R680 RAID controller. It's an Atto controller in here.
And do you have any idea when this might be available? In the near future, in the far future? Q4 maybe?
You'll see some, it's very new technology, very new. So for G-Tech, you'll see it definitely later this year, Q3, Q4, absolutely.
How would you compare Thunderbolt to InfiniBand, for example, which we've been hearing about for years and then it's sort of dropped out of the map?
There's so many different interfaces, Fiber, InfiniBand, SAS, there's a lot of different interfaces, and they're all there and they're all valid in their own rights. Why this is important is because Intel has partnered with Apple. Or I should say that Intel working with Apple has brought this to the laptop. So now you can take Final Cut into the field and do serious work with it in terms of uncompressed, in terms of just being able to process faster. Stuff that you usually would have to do at the studio because you had the interface and you had the performance. Now it's available on the laptop. So that's why it's different. It's something that's been endorsed and accepted from Apple.
Very cool. Let's move on over to next station.
So obviously here at the show, we always show a lot of things with content creation, and in this demo here we have our 16-bay units playing out some beautiful HD production. The 16-bay units currently are 4 gig fiber, but stay tuned. We have some developments coming there very soon. This system, HDSDI, is being sent out to an I/O Express, and we're capturing it in Final Cut Pro. So typically out in the field, you see this kind of like you have that I/O, the little guy on the back there that's recording your HDMI stream. We're recording an HDSDI stream to a G-RAID Mini. So that's what's going on here. Very reliable, and we also send it to our new G Drive Rugged, which we'll get to in a second. But staying on the high-end stuff, over here we got a demo that's playing back 4K DPX. That's a huge frame. You have 39 megabytes a second, 39 megabytes a frame, 24 frames, over 900 megabytes a second. And this is on these 4 desktop units, super quiet desktop units with 2 Atto RAID controllers. These guys will do 1900 megabytes a second. That's almost 2000 megabytes a second in RAID 5. So this is RAID protected, super quiet. You can put this right in your facility, right on the floor. You don't need, like with the rack stuff, where you need to have it in a separate room because it's so noisy. Very quiet, super high performance, doing 4K playback right here.
I see you have Atto cards in this Mac. How do they compare to your own cards, for example?
Well, we will be very shortly. We're signing an agreement with Atto to resell our cards, so it'll be part of our bundled solution, or part of our soft bundle solution. So we've actually worked with Atto, and their performance is fantastic. So we're moving over to Atto, basically, is what it is. Something new as well, based on our G Drive mobile platform. This is shock mounted up to 1.1 meters. Drop it to concrete, it won't care. Okay. The hard drive is also shock mounting inside as well as the rubber on the outside. So this will be the field guy's friend. Okay. A very solid platform, up to 750 gigs. By the end of the year, it'll be 1 terabyte.
What's the drive speed in here? Is it 5400 or 7200?
Currently, it's 54.
Yeah.
You may see a 7200 offering soon.
So you're saying it's based on your mobile line. So I guess it's more of a more rugged mobile drive than a more rugged G Drive Mini, or for example.
Well, the biggest difference is just the RPM speed. They're both Hitachi drives. They're both great Hitachi drives, but the 5400 RPM instead of the 72. But like I said, stay tuned. That may change.
Very cool. What else do we have?
One of the biggest things here at the show too is that we've moved to this. When I say moved to, but we've added the 3 terabyte capacity. 3 terabytes of 7200 RPM performance, which give us some incredible density. I mean, this demo we showed here before with the ES Pros, that's 48 terabytes of storage in this little block here of storage. 48 terabytes, it's incredible. Super high bandwidth, like I was telling them, 1900 megabytes a second out of 16. It's incredible performance. So basically we moved all of the G-Speed lines, so the G-Speed Q and the ES, all now use enterprise class up to 3 terabyte drives. Huge capacity, huge performance.
And I guess more reliability. I heard a lot of good things about the enterprise drives, and I think that's a great move on G-Tech's part to include that in their high-end products.
Thank you very much. Yes, it is Hitachi's premier platform is the enterprise class drives. In the middle of last year, we switched over all of the 4-bay and above to enterprise class drives. So yeah, better reliability, better performance, just a better platform. And they typically get a huge premium out in the market to buy enterprise class drives. We put them in there at the same cost. So we didn't raise the cost of the platform, we just raised the value.
Excellent. More value coming from G-Tech. That's all. That's what we love to hear.
That's it. We're out here to support you guys. We only do this because of you guys. So thank you for using our products and keep giving us suggestions and keep feeding us back to what's going on for you.
Cool. Thank you.